Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about where I buy my Asian cosmetics and skincare. This is a question that I get asked quite a lot, and especially on specific products, but it's a little bit of a difficult question for me to answer in text or anything like that because I shop at a lot of different beauty stores for different reasons. It's also a little bit hard because I am based in New Zealand, so there are a couple of stores that don't actually ship to New Zealand, and there are a couple of stores that I shop at that only ship to New Zealand or are New Zealand based. So I'm going to be talking about my favourite places to purchase my cosmetics and skincare. So starting off with New Zealand based stores, there are 2 physical stores that I like to go to and 2 online stores that I shop at. The first physical store I shop at is in Hamilton, which is where I live, and it is Maggie's Cosmetic and Studio. This is the only local store in Hamilton, and they do sell Korean cosmetics as well as clothing. The prices are a little bit higher than what I would usually pay online, but it's a great place to buy masks because they end up being really expensive in terms of shipping. It's also nice to support your local beauty stores because if people don't go and buy things from them, they would not exist. The other place in New Zealand that I like to visit is in Auckland, so it is an hour and a half drive away from Hamilton. But I like to go to Atrium on Elliot because it has a Korean beauty store, a Japanese beauty store, and its own Misha store. The prices in the Misha store are literally twice what I would pay online, so I very rarely buy stuff from their store. It's really mean. I go in and I swatch things and I look at the packaging and I look at the colours of the BB creams and everything, but because they are so expensive, like twice as much as what I can buy online is quite a bit more than what I would like to pay, especially when it's just a sunscreen you want to buy and it's $15 if I buy it online, or it's $50 in the store. I just don't want to pay that much money for it. But they also have a K-beauty store which is called KS Cosmetics, and I usually buy my Beauty Diary masks from there even though they're not Korean. And then downstairs there is a store called Ipondo, which is where I buy a lot of my Dollywink products because they sell majority Japanese beauty. Although they've started selling some Korean beauty there as well, which is just getting really confusing because they actually told me off for asking for Korean beauty things once. Sometimes they're kind of mean. So there are a couple of online stores as well. I like to shop at a store called Hikoko. I think that's what it's called. I'm not actually sure of the pronunciation, so I'm sorry. And the prices are a little bit higher again than what I would pay, but the products arrive in 3 days, so it's pretty much instant gratification there, so I'm happy to pay a little bit more if it's going to arrive that quickly. And I also shop at a store called Mick, like M-I-K. Mick has much more competitive pricing than Hikoko does, but it also has a lot slower shipping, so it takes at least a week for my products to get to me. I like to shop at Mick when it has sales because even though the prices are competitive, they're still higher than an actual Korean-based store, and the Korean-based stores actually sometimes ship products a little bit quicker than they do as well, so there isn't really that much incentive to buy from them unless there is a sale on. However, of course, like most people, I shop online quite a lot, so I like to shop at international online stores. So of course, because I'm not in USA, there are a couple of places that I cannot really shop at because either the shipping price is too high or they just don't ship outside America, which is really cruel. Many bugs, you should ship internationally. So one of my favourite stores to shop at is of course Roseboro Shop. I've been shopping there for years and years, and Roseboro Shop is a wholesale store, so their prices are very, very low. However, their shipping price is pretty high, so I like to shop there when there are big sales on because of course the savings on the products does counter the shipping fee. Or I like to shop there with someone else so they get to share my shipping fee too. But Roseboro Shop is a great place to buy really lightweight or really small items because they don't push the shipping up as much because the shipping is of course based on weight. And I think I do maybe like 2 or 3 orders from there per year, so it's not a place that I shop at all the time. I definitely do really big bulk orders from them. Whereas on the other hand, I shop a lot at Cosmetic Love for an entirely different purpose really. Cosmetic Love has pretty good prices. They are definitely higher than Roseboro Shop because they are not a wholesale store, but they do have free shipping or $2.50 tracked shipping. So I like to purchase heavier items from there, especially things like my favourite serum, which is the Skin Food Black Sugar Perfect Serum, because it's in a glass jar. It's really, really heavy and it's really big because it comes with its own little cotton pads too. So I usually buy it from Cosmetic Love rather than Roseboro Shop because if I bought it from Roseboro Shop it would just have the biggest shipping fee. But I've also shopped with Cosmetic Love for a long time now, and they were the first store I actually did a store review on my blog, so I still love them. The next one is something that I've discovered recently, which is Bebe Cosmetic. And I found them when I was searching for the best price for the Disney watery tints, which I absolutely love. So I bought the Disney watery tints from them as well as the ink gel stick from the same line. But Bebe Cosmetic has free shipping and they have pretty frequent sales. Their product pricing is a little bit interesting. Some of the products are well below standard price and some of the products are well above standard price. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with their shipping, so I usually pick the ones that are much below standard price, of course. But I've always had a good experience buying from them. I also shop quite a lot at Testa Korea. They tend to stock a couple of brands that I actually can't get at other stores and for prices that I definitely wouldn't be able to get at other stores, so they are quite good in that aspect. But they do ship based on weight, so I try not to buy anything that's heavy from them. But I find that their shipping based on weight isn't too bad because the price for the shipping does go up really slowly. So I can add quite a lot of small items to my cart and still stay on the first shipping scale. So it's not that bad. You can also request that they stock certain items or certain brands as well, and they can go out and find them for you. So it's really nice and you can kind of customize what you're wanting to get from them. They also have really nice customer service too. I shop at Jolsey too, but I don't really shop there all the time and I'm not really sure why. They have free shipping and it's really quick shipping, but their product prices are on the average side. So I think that's probably why I don't shop there all the time. But when I do, it's always a good experience. Another store that I'm starting to shop at more is Beauty.net Korea. I used to hate shopping with Beauty.net Korea because I found their website really difficult to navigate. It was just always full of pop-up ads and it just really annoyed me, and all of the ads were just for their own products anyway, so why bother? It was just like full sidebars of ads and I really hated it. But since they've redone their online store, I'm enjoying it a lot more. They also have free, pretty quick shipping and they have pretty well priced products too. Another store that I shop at is Korean Depart. They have pretty decent prices on their products. They do stock some products that are not stocked elsewhere, but they have pretty high shipping. The high cost of the shipping is countered by the fact that the shipping is pretty quick, but sometimes I'm happy to wait for the products. They have a great range of products and it's a nice website to shop on too. I Buy Beauty has really competitive prices and a really low shipping point. The shipping is really quick as well and they have a great range of products. Finally, I also shop at Collection K. Collection K has pretty high priced products and their shipping fee is pretty high at $7 for standard shipping. So it is definitely pretty expensive to shop with them, and I have to say that I don't shop with them very often because of that. However, since their prices are quite high, I find that they usually have the biggest stock of limited edition items that you can find later on when everyone else has sold out. Because of the fact that they are more expensive, people are less likely to buy them quickly. So pretty much every time I shop with Collection K, I'm always buying limited edition items that I cannot get anywhere else, and I have to buy them from Collection K because I just can't get them anywhere else. But they also have pretty good customer service. I did receive some lipsticks that were pretty much completely melted and they did replace them for me for free, which was really nice of them. So even though it does cost a lot to shop there, at least they have reliable customer service. So those are my favourite places to buy my Asian skincare and cosmetics. There are so many other stores and there are a lot of other stores that I have personally shopped with as well. These are just my favourites because they are the ones that have good shipping or free shipping and good price ranges and good product ranges too. All of them also have really good customer service, so I have had to deal with customer service for quite a few things for quite different reasons. So either my packages were not turning up, they were turning up with broken things in them or missing things, or the wrong things were sent, and every time I've dealt with them through their customer service, they've always all been quick to respond and have had satisfactory customer service basically. Of course, for me, I don't use my blog name to purchase anything. I always use my own name basically because otherwise the courier doesn't want to give me the packages if they don't have my own name on them. It's really annoying and I don't have a PO box. But it's also important to note because I'm just a regular customer to them. I don't have a blog, they do not care, and they're not getting exposure. So they have no reason to treat me differently than anybody else. But everybody always has their own experiences. Of course, with shopping online, you always do have the risk of getting broken products or getting the wrong product or your package getting lost as well. And the way the company deals with it is really important. And of course, I have had some people who have had not so great customer service from some of these stores as well. But I can only speak for myself, I cannot speak for others. So I've always had a good experience with them just as myself. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll just leave links to most of the stores in the description box down below if you want to shop with them too. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.